This should be an interesting one. Oh my gosh. Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. How's it going? Welcome back to another video. First one on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. And today I'm bringing you a new topic. This is one I have been thinking about doing for a very long time, but I've not got around to it until now. Now is the time. Today we are looking and talking about the phenomenon of boy mums. My British accent does not do it justice. I've only ever seen it written like boy moms. Just doesn't sound right when you say it with a British accent. Boy mums. These are not simply just mums of boys. It is a category of mums who are, we could describe, kind of obsessed with their sons, or obsessed with the fact that they are mothers to sons, or son singular. Oftentimes borders on inappropriate in certain ways, other times very possessive, which is also inappropriate, but inappropriate in a multitude of different ways, but generally boils down to an obsession with son, boy child, and the idea of being mother to that boy child or boy children. That is what we're going to look at today. So first up, we have some merch. What do you think of my new merch? Already ordered or loving and buying? No third option. Boy mama set blue. Boy mama, mama's boy. And then in grey as well. And then we got the t-shirt and the baby grow and the little t-shirt. Just show that off. Cool, nice. It just seems like a bizarre thing. Like, something else I've read is that it's an overcompensation for gender envy, like wanting girls but having boys and being like, oh no, I actually really love this. Yay, boy mum, woo. I mean, you never know. You never know. Not a sure thing. Boys, less drama than girls, but harder to keep alive. Surely that would make them more drama. But then I think, do you know, the other thing that I find uncomfortable about the whole like strong identification as like a boy mum, it's the fact that it then really very strongly separates how to raise boys and girls, and the fact that like it is different and they're going to be vastly different, and this is the experience if you have boys and this is the experience if you have girls, and it's not the case all the time. I don't think there needs to be this huge disparity in how people are raised based on their assigned sex, basically, and all the stereotypes put on them and all the expectations, and I just think people need to calm down a bit on that front. So the idea of like this very strong, I'm a boy mum and this is what it's like to be a boy mum, it's kind of bizarre. Putting a lot of gender expectations and stereotypes on their children. Rules for dating. My son. Oh, we've seen the opposite. He is not your ATM. Understand, I don't like you and I never will. I'm everywhere. Alright, God. You hurt him, I hurt you. Respect me as his mama. Don't lie to him or to me. He is my prince, not your toy. I don't mind going back to jail. Understand, I can make you go away. Whatever you do to him, I will do to you. That just never has the impact people think it's gonna have. You're sounding absolutely terrifying, and then it's just like, whatever you do to him, I will do to you. That last bit ruins it and makes it not just uncomfortable, but no. Raising boys is an extreme sport. That's why I wear workout clothes every day. The vibe, just the strength of the boys will be boys vibe that comes off of these posts is intense. It's like, boys, they're going to be loud and dirty and I'm gonna have to chase after them all the time, and
oh, look how raucous my boys are.
Girls could be like that too if they were socialized in that way, or if they had the personality traits to be like that, and then a lot of boys won't be that way. No, it's just bizarre. Rules for dating my son. Another one. Okay, respect me. Oh, it's the same one. Respect me as his mama. Read that before. Boring. I'm everywhere. Boring. No drama queens allowed. She, the mama, is the only drama queen allowed. You hurt him, I hurt you. Be a lady. Homophobic much? No ladettes here. No, that's a reference to an old British TV show. It's because I've been watching Luxuria's videos reacting to a show called Ladette to Lady. Very uncomfortable, but I recommend watching Luxuria's reactions to them because they're very good. Get a lawyer, not your ATM. He's my prince, not your toy. Calls and texts will be monitored for quality assurance. You're not a bank. What the Break his heart and I will be your worst nightmare. I think you already are. Boy mum leggings. question. Are these for the mum or the boy? I don't know. I'm slightly confused. Either way, odd. I would assume for the mum, and that's why they say boy mum, yeah. When dads post memes and statuses about threatening future boyfriends of their kids with shotguns, boy mums do it. See what happens. And then showing a lioness covered in blood. You will maul their faces. Hurt my boy, I will eat you. I don't want to, but I will. Sorry, I'm in a very weird mood tonight. Boy mum. Oh, trademarked. It's not an experience. Oh, it's not. I read that wrong. Let me start again. It's an experience, not a description. It's an experience. I mean, it is also a description, like mother of boy. This just gives me vibes of like, I'm special because I have a boy. Is that what it is? There's so many different angles of the boy mum thing, and all of them are a bit and some of them are more than others. Being a boy mum is different, like they really think they're your man. No, they don't. And no, they're not. And don't say that. Why would you post that publicly? I'm embarrassed asking this, but my 2-month-old has a large aubergine. Why are you posting about this? It is bigger than my 2-year-old. Why are you comparing? I'm only bringing it up because I had a few remarks that alluded to my older son being a good son. Who? Where? Why? My 2-month-old is twice the size. Do I want to read on? No. As a mum, you don't want anything to be too big or too small, you know? As a mum. Why, as a mum? No. My husband mentioned it to our paediatrician, and I was so embarrassed I almost fell out of the chair. I'm so embarrassed that you've posted this. She basically said, well, maybe it's a little above average. I guess my question is, why is my baby's aubergine bigger than my toddler's? Why are you asking this question? I really don't want to fixate on this, so don't. But is it maybe going to cause him any issues down the line? Why are you thinking about it this much? Literally a 2-year-old. Has a doctor brought up that there is any medical reason to be concerned about this at this present time? No? Okay, stop focusing on it. This is out there forever. I hope your kid never knows about this. Somebody screenshot this within a minute of it appearing on the group. Is that how bizarre it was? And finally, this boy mum who thought she was the bride on her son's wedding day. She wore a wedding dress to her son's wedding. No, we don't do that. No, please no. First boy outfit I bought. I'm low-key panicking a little about being a boy mum. First of all, I couldn't find any cute clothes I liked. It seems like it's harder to dress boys. If you can't find any cute clothes you like in the boy sections, then buy them from wherever. Just buy the cute clothes. It doesn't matter what label they have on them. Your baby will not care. Also, I only have a sister. I just don't know how to do boy stuff. Hopefully once he's here, it will feel natural. Does there have to be boy stuff? Can't you just raise your child? Like, it doesn't. Just buy the clothes that you think are cute. Let them do the activities that they want to do. Let them play with the toys that you think they would enjoy, and then when they're older, that they tell you they enjoy. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, they're a boy, they can only do this. Oh, they're a boy, they can only wear that. Oh, they're a boy, I have to do this. Oh, they're a boy, what do I do? Calm. It's okay. Girls feel so easy to me. I just don't understand why there's such a difference. Hide your daughters. Hide your mama. Hide your wife. Are they hiding out of embarrassment? Mama's stud muffin. I love you all so much. Mama's stud muffin. Mama's stud. No, that is not a sentence I wanted to read. It's not only does she think that people need to hide their daughters from her son, but also their mothers and their wives. She's aiming this at like a mum group or something, or like people her age, like a parent age. She's basically saying, hide all 3 generations. Any generation, as in up to grandparents. So like child, parent, grandparent. I know that there will be generations above that. That's just inappropriate. Oh, my heart. This one asked for booby at bedtime tonight. Having not boobed for a few days. Having not boobed. What an interesting phrase. Just before he latched on, he shared these words of wisdom with me, really asking myself the serious question of if I want to read on right now. I don't, but I'm going to do it. Booby is not actually just milk. It's a device that moves your love into me, and my love into you. Joshua, age 6 years and 5 months. Oh... Oh my god. I think that's made up. I don't think he actually said that. I think somebody thought that that sounded cute and sweet and lovely and heartwarming, and it doesn't. And so they made it up because they thought it did, but it doesn't. I saw this audiobook in the library and I thought it looked interesting. Hell, I've got 4 kids. This could come in handy. Next year I'll have not 1, but 2 teenage boys. I need to prepare myself to defend my home from the invading hordes. I figured this book would help me gird my loins, or whatever it is you do do when you head into battle? Do you gird your loins in that situation? Back off, skanks, you're not getting past the front door. I don't know what the book is. But this just feels like she's just going to be horrible to any potential future partner of her son's. Oh no. Teaching my son to cook so he's not impressed by your frozen pizza daughter. What is a frozen pizza daughter? Is that a daughter who is a frozen pizza? Is that a daughter made out of frozen pizza? I do not know what that is. Teaching my son how to cook so he's not impressed with your dusty daughter's takeout skills. This is basically saying like dissing people who have daughters and then saying you're only teaching your son how to cook so that he has standards when finding a partner, assuming he's straight or interested in women in some way. Should we not just be teaching kids to cook as a general life skill, not as like a way to one-up future daughters-in-law or partners of your son? Is it not just a good thing to learn? Ah yes, I'm teaching my son to cook so that he will not be impressed by your daughter. As a mum, we raise them to be the men we never had. Of course we want to be with them. I didn't just read that. Oh no. Moving swiftly on. Do you know mums that have baby boys is because... Why? God wants them to experience true love. God wants them to experience true love. That's just like saying you already think nobody's ever going to be good enough for your son. And that really doesn't set you up to have a great relationship with his future partners or partner. Or, you know, depending on how many partners he introduces to parents or has at a one time. All of this is so bizarre. Boy mum. My friend asked me what it's like to live in a house full of boys. So I peed on her bathroom floor, ate everything in her fridge, told her 800 stories about Fortnite, farted 20 times, and when she was ready to kill me, I gave her a hug and told her she was pretty. Bizarre ending. Oh, it's very much the boys will be boys attitude of let them get away with this. Oh look, they hugged me. Oh, they hugged me. They can do no wrong. They could destroy the whole house, but they hugged me and said I was pretty. Sometimes I look down at my newborn suckling away at 3 a.m. and I think you better effing defend me when your spouse calls me a psychopath. He's a newborn. Even if he wasn't a newborn, that's weird. You're feeding your newborn baby and you're thinking about their future spouse. No. Boy mums, no truer words. I love this so much I had to share. If you are a boy mama, this one is for you. You always hear about a girl's daddy giving his daughter away on her wedding day. I'd never thought much about the mamas and their sons, but your mamas give away something too. Something just as precious. Something I knew I would never get back. I gave away being the one he hugs and kisses. I'm trying to be serious. I gave away being the one he looks for in a crowd. I mean, that just happens when they get older. Don't have a child anymore. I mean, you have a child, but your child is not a child. Does that make sense? I gave away being the first person he turns to when things get tough. I gave away being the one he makes laugh in the middle of the day. I gave away being his number one girl. I gave away a piece of my heart. I gave away my son. Deep down, I know he will always love me, but I also know he loves her more. He loves her more than his mama, and that's okay. That's how I knew he had found the one. But isn't that what we want? We want them to marry a girl who they will put first, even if it means we become second. Mamas, love him while you are still first. Kiss his sweet baby face and linger in those lanky teenage hugs. Drive him to school even when he is grumpy and doesn't say a word to you. Listen when he needs to vent and blow off steam. Oh. It stops. I don't know how it carries on. I'm not too mad that it stopped. That's very long. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing. A boy is truth with dirt on its face. No more he, him pronouns for the boys. A boy is truth with dirt on its face, beauty with a cut on its finger, wisdom with bubblegum in its hair, and the hope of the future with a frog in its pocket. The way that read is that the boy is hoping for a future where he has a frog in his pocket. That's all the boy mums I can look at and read about for today. I'm very done. I decided to film this back to back with nice guys. That might explain my mood. Yeah, thank you. That was really interesting. Go leave your comments down below of what you think and if you would like to see a part 2 to this video. Yay! Or if there's any other video topics you would like to see me cover. Yay! Think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye!